All right, check 1 2, check 1 2. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Are we audible? Yeah, I think we're audible. I think we're good there. Hello, hello. Check 1 2. Just want to make sure I confirm in the chat. I think I hear it on my phone. We should be good. Hello, 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 everybody. We are getting started. Nice, nice. We are awesome. I, for some reason, can't hear my background music on OBS, so you should be hearing background music right now. Check, check, check. No, actually, you don't. Oh, interesting. I can't win. I can't win with these tech issues. Okay, okay. There we go. It's loud. Let me lower it. There. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Okay, check 1 2. So I'm dumb. I realize you guys can hear the music, but I still can't hear the music. So I don't know why, but as long as it's coming through, that's not a big deal. As long as I can hear YouTube as well, we're fine, and I'm pretty sure I can. But it's not the biggest deal. As long as you guys can hear it, that's kind of what's more important at the moment. Let me double check like a video real quick. Oh, I thought you'd get that clay doll. Well, welcome on in, though. Stickman, welcome on in. Nerilo, welcome on in. Cheese Burrito, I saw Cheese. Jinx, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? We are getting started with this Pokemon Direct. I'm excited, and I can't wait to... Okay, I hear my video. Jesse, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I don't know why... Oh, if the alert came through, I couldn't hear it. For some reason, my OBS, I'm not getting a lot of... I'm not getting audio in OBS, so I can't hear my alerts and my my music and stuff for some reason. But as long as you guys can hear stuff, it's not a big deal. I can hear YouTube, though. I can hear YouTube. So that's fine, as long as we got that, and that's the most important thing at the moment, so... I pre-ordered Fire Red like 6 days ago. Nice. I don't think I pre-ordered it yet, but I do plan on getting it. I do plan on getting Fire Red. Nice. We got the Pokemon Presents here. We're going to eventually full screen this. I can't click on it. So what I want to do, though, real quick. So I'm going to set up a scene here, but I want you guys to tell me, what are your predictions for this Pokemon Presents? What do you want to see? What expectations do you have? I feel like this is such a big direct for me, and I think for in general. I think because of the reputation Pokemon has had over the years, over these recent years, with just like the animation and the graphics and stuff, like I feel like this is kind of a big deal. I feel like they need to wow us in this. I don't know what the consequence is. It's probably like nothing. I just kind of feel like a lot. It almost feels like a lot is at stake in this direct. I'm actually going to, for the reaction, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the piano, and I'm going to mute stream avatars. Stream avatars will still be active in the chat. You just won't see it on the screen. But stream avatars will be active in the chat, so you can still do that. But as we're reacting here, I want just reaction. And then where's my game? I want to do this. I need to set up a button to actually set this up easily. But we got this here. So kind of that. And then let's say we're reacting to a video here. This is like full screen. I'm going to put my webcam like down here. Something like this, because we're reacting. Blah, blah, blah. Check 1 2. It will be here. And we'll just do that, and there it is. Right? So I guess what I'll say is that I do have a new album that dropped today called Badge Bound Canto, and I just had a new video go up right now at 8:30 to sort of showcase the album. But yes, I do have a new album out called Badge Bound. I made original gym leader battle music for each of the Kanto gym leaders, so I'm excited. I put a command exclamation point Badge Bound in chat, but I didn't actually make the command yet. So if you do it, nothing's gonna happen. But I kind of ran out of time to have that set up before I went live this morning. I wanted to make sure I was live and ready to do this, But if you go to my Bandcamp, actually, do I have an exclamation point Bandcamp? I do. Okay, I do have an exclamation point Bandcamp. There you go. And then this pulls up my album, which has all 8 gym leader battle themes in here. So go give that a listen if you are so kind and would love to download the album. Feel free to do that. I will post this in the chat and YouTube as well. New album dropped today. And then I'll do this. And then I will pin the message there. And then I'll also put it here. New album dropped today. Oh, I gotta do /pin. You think a sea lion Pokemon would be cool? /pin. New album dropped today. And then there. So we got pinned comments in both. Something like that. Okay, yeah. So we're good now. We got sound. We can full screen this. That's fine. So once we get to Pokemon Presents, it won't let me full screen it until it's actually time to go. But yeah, looks like we're good. So okay, let's talk direct now. Let's talk direct. So to me, I feel like this Pokemon Presents feels so important because I feel like to me it feels like there's a lot at stake. I think we will see Gen 10 today. I think Jesse said, you think we're going to peak at Gen 10? Yes, absolutely. I think we are. I feel like it's time. We've had Scarlet and Violet for a couple years now, and usually every 3 years we get a new Pokemon, even if it's just announced. It's not going to drop now. It might not even drop this year. You've avoided all the leaks, so I don't know anything. I've avoided as much as I could. I know... well, I don't know. I think any leaks recently I haven't seen. But I've heard rumors months ago about the names of the games, possibly what the starters might look like. So those are the only 2 things. I don't know for sure if those will be the case because they were rumors from months ago. But since then, I've really tried to avoid spoilers and leaks and stuff. People are posting videos and screenshots, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I want to be surprised. I want the authentic, original reaction. I want the confirmation from Pokemon themselves. So I won't say anything about what I've seen now in terms of stuff from a while ago. I mean, we're going to get the usual app stuff, right? We're going to see some Pokemon Sleep. We're going to see some Pokemon Unite. We're going to see some Pokemon Cafe Remix. We'll see updates on all those games, Masters EX, right? But yeah, I feel like this is kind of a big presents. It's the 30th anniversary, so that's kind of a big deal. I feel like dropping Gen 10 during this 30th anniversary direct, I feel like is pretty important. Even just a teaser. We'll probably get Pokemon Champions because that is a game that we haven't heard about since the last time that they talked about it, which was probably over a year ago at this point. We haven't heard anything about it, I'm pretty sure. So what I would say is that Pokemon Champions will be talked about, and then they're going to drop it today. I don't know if Pokemon's usually the kind of people to do that. I might be getting maybe wrapped up with other Nintendo Directs and PlayStation Directs and stuff. It's oh, here's the announcement trailer, and the game comes out today, right? I don't remember if Pokemon's usually the kind of company to do that. But if they were to do that, I think Pokemon Champions would be the thing, just because I watch a lot of Wolfie every now and then. Wolfie Glick. I think he's live right now too, reacting. and he mentioned how like I'm pretty sure like the what do you call it, the tournaments and stuff, at least maybe the official ones, are going to be using Pokemon Champions to do the tournaments, and we haven't heard anything about Pokemon Champions, or it hasn't dropped yet. So the idea that like if it's going to be used in future tournaments this year means that like we should be getting Champions this year, which means we might get a drop today that it's like, oh, after this direct it is now available and you can go download it, play it. I don't know if it costs anything. Probably does. You know, that's the idea. I feel like everyone would love a 2D Pokemon game. Yes, I agree. Will they do it? Probably not. But I totally agree. I think a 2D Pokemon game, that would be amazing. Not as a Gen 10 game. I think when it comes to the generations, they need to go, like, they have to keep pushing the whole 3D narrative, and they're going in the open world direction, which I do like. They just need to improve on what they have so far. It's getting there. With every game, it's like there's little things that are changing, and they're, you know, they're improving, but we'll see. What about the new wave of 2.5D? I forget what they're called. Yeah, I think 2.5D. Yeah. Like the Octopath Traveler kind of vibe, right? That would be so sick. Isn't there a mod called like Gamma Emerald? Gamma Emerald. I'm in caps lock. Yeah, there's a whole like game called Pokemon Gamma Emerald that I want to try at some point, but it's literally it's Gen 3, but it's not the story of Gen 3. You're kind of like on a different island, and it's a whole original story, but it has, you know, Team Magma, Team Aqua, right? Controller recommended for best experience. We'd probably do piano controller, of course. But I mean, this game is like, this game looks incredible. This is like the direction 2.5D. This is the direction Pokemon should have gone if they stayed in the pixelated era. This is like a announcement trailer for this. I'm pretty sure this is already out. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is cool. It has a Minecraft kind of look to it. A little bit. Yeah, they didn't really show much there, but I mean, even just these screenshots, like look at the Pokeballs and like you get the grunts here. Even though it's like they're kind of flat, it's like kind of in this 3D space. It's really, really cool. I'm really into it. This is the direction Pokemon should have went in. The good timeline. Look at the trainer. Look at this cool trainer outfit. This Lucario has a scarf. Even got this here. It's very, very cool. I would love something like this. I don't think we're getting anything like that. But yeah, and then, dude, Fire Red, man. Pokemon Fire Red. I am excited to get it. But I will say there's a couple things that it's like, damn, I wish they put like online features on Fire Red. That kind of sucks that they didn't really do that. I'm not sure if it's compatible with Pokemon Home. At first, I think I heard it was, and then I think I heard it's not anymore. But so now I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if Pokemon Home is going to be integrated with the new Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green thing, you know. Speaking of Emerald, I've been playing Emerald Rogue. I've got 4 shinies. My first one was an Emolga. Nice. Yeah, I've heard Emerald Rogue is really good too. I think Jesse's played it in the chat. Jesse's played it before, I'm pretty sure. I've played Poke Rogue a little bit, and Poke Rogue's cool. Oh, you haven't played it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I bet it was Will. Yes, I'm thinking of Will. Will played it. I knew someone I knew played it. I thought it was you. But yeah, I think Will did it. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to try it eventually, someday, whenever I can make the time to do more video games again. I've been on a big music grind and commission grind and stuff like that. But dude, I gotta finish a lot of games. Well, let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's Pokemon Direct. So yeah, I think we do see Gen 10. Oh, we see Pokopia for sure. I think we see like a little bit of Pokopia. I don't think we focus too much on it, hopefully, because we actually got a Treehouse Direct the other day, and the Treehouse showed two games. One was Super Mario Wonder, which was whatever, right? Um, it was like there's like a new update for Wonder. And like that's cool. I liked Wonder, but I'm not looking to go back to that game with every little DLC, you know. It's whatever. And then they showed Pokopia for like an hour. It was like an hour presentation of just them playing Pokemon or Pokopia. And I will say it kind of swayed me to get it now. Sid told me she convinced me, but no, Sid didn't convince me to buy it. I watched a Treehouse Direct, and I was like, damn, this does look pretty cool. So I messaged Sid saying, hey, I might get the game now. Because I remember her saying in your chat, Jesse, like, oh, is anyone going to get the game? Or when you guys were playing the RV game the other day, she's like, oh, who's getting Pokopia? And I was kind of like, oh, I'm 50-50, right? So now I'm kind of more like 75-25. I'm more like willing, like leaning towards getting it because it does look like a lot of fun. But Sid didn't convince me to do it. It was the Treehouse. Hi, Shin Raven. Welcome on in. But yeah, I think we see some Pokopia. I think we see a teaser of Gen 10. I think Pokemon Champions drops today. They'll show it and they'll be like, by the way, it's out right now. And then we see a lot of the usual stuff. There's also potential segments for like Poke Park, like they show the amusement park that they have. There's like if there's anything in the TCG world, not the app TCG, but like the what do you call it? Like the actual TCG, like maybe something like that. Like there's always the opportunity for them to showcase other things. You know, it'd be really cool. I don't think they'll do it. At least I don't think they usually announce these in like Pokemon Presents, as far as I know. But a new Pokemon movie would be interesting. I mean, Nintendo's been kind of going down the route where it's like we're gonna talk about, you know, the new Mario Galaxy movie. We're gonna talk about this, right? So I wonder if Pokemon would ever be like, oh, we're gonna use this direct to kind of announce that we are in the process of making a new Paldean movie featuring Liko and Roy and stuff like that. I don't know if I'd be hyped to see anything other than Pokopia or Pokemon Conquest 2. Dude, I want to play Conquest. I was just telling Nicole the other day that you played Conquest and that it's literally like Pokemon, but it's Fire Emblem. And it's all like Japanese Shogun kind of vibe. Or at least some of it is. I feel like I'm more interested to try it again. Or like, try it. What's the word I'm looking for? I am once again finding the inspiration to want to try it. That would be pretty cool. Oh, give me Pokemon Coliseum on Switch 2. Drop it today, please. Pokemon Coliseum and even XD Gale of Darkness would be sick. I have not played XD Gale of Darkness. I want to see that. 1 minute left. 1 minute left, and it's not here. Let me refresh just in case. Sometimes it's like running. Nope, not yet. Oh, dude, I look at the chat. The first thing I see is 6767. Stupid. 6767. I Pokemon movie would go Slappa. Yeah, it'd be cool. I would like to see a new movie that includes Liko and Roy and the like Pokemon Horizons crew. I really like Pokemon Horizons, to be honest. Also, I see Angels in the chat. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. How you doing? These new gen babies. What are you gonna do? You know what? 6-7's dumb, but I would be lying if I was like, oh, like we had better memes. No, like I don't know. I'm 33 years old. I'm a millennial. We had stupid memes and phrases and stuff when we were growing up too. So it's like I don't know. It's we might be like, oh, this younger generation sucks. They're so dumb, but like I'm sure older generations have also thought about that for millennials when we were younger and like, why are you saying these weird things, you know? Whatever. It's a cycle. Gangsta style for the win. The Rising Volt Tacklers, yeah. For sure, for sure. All right, come on, give me my... are we... Can it hurry up? Where is it dropping? Okay, I'm making sure. I'm just refreshing, just in case. Oh, here we are, here we are. All right, here we go. Get rid of the chat. I don't care about the chat. Hello? 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 Refresh? Come on, come on. Where you at? Where you at? Okay, oh, great, great. I'm glad they had this. Can you guys hear it? Is audible good? Is audio good? Can you guys hear? Hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm gonna lower myself a little bit. Audible good. I know I can't speak. Yeah, YouTube always puts these. I'm glad. You can't hear it. Shit. Shit. How about now? How about now? Oh, I'm gonna pause. Sorry. No? Okay. Hold on. No! I can't believe you guys can't hear it. What the heck? Hold on. We're pausing. This sucks. What a bad start. Shit. Oh no, we should have tested this. How about here, I'm gonna go back a bit. Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear it now? You should be able to hear it now. Yes? Okay. I saw the problem. There we go. Okay. We're a couple minutes behind, but that's okay. No worries. All right, chat, let's do this. Pokemon Presents. Here we go. Big Direct today. Oh yeah, they'll probably talk about Fire Red. I forgot about that too. Oh, they're gonna talk about the 30th anniversary. Oh, dude, I miss Gen 3. That's my gen. Sound off in chat. What's your favorite gen? And if it's not Gen 3, you're wrong. I'm just kidding, but not really. Gen 3 is my favorite, but...
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Okay.
Today,
hello.
February 27 is Pokemon Day.
Yes it is. Happy Pokemon Day, everyone.
The Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
Such a long time ago. I can't believe it.
In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance.
Yep.
Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th.
Yeah.
A milestone reached because of your support.
It's pretty wild.
Thank you.
Liko and Roy
each
made
and
it.
every
Nice.
One of you. We hope you will all enjoy
There's
seeing how Pokemon
Concierge
to evolve.
too. It's a cute show.
In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon.
Okay.
Please enjoy the presentation.
You like Omega Ruby, whatever gen that is? Omega Ruby's like Gen 6 technically, even though it's, remakes of Gen 3. I think it's considered a Gen 6 game because Omega Evolution came out when like X and Y came out. All right, hit me with the nostalgia. There it is. I don't remember if I had a Game Boy, but I had a Game Boy Color for sure. I can't remember if we had Game Boys, like the original. We probably did. I feel like I remember the Game Boy Color a little more. 45 songs, 45 cartridges. Game music collection. Wait. What?
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Wait. They give you 45 cartridges? What?
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon
They're giving
Day.
us 45
I'm Chris
cartridges
Brown from
to
the Pokemon
swap
Company
out?
International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships,
Yeah,
which will be
here you
taking
go.
place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
It's a cool concept, but
2026 Pokemon World Championships
I feel
will
like that's a
once again
little.
welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world.
I don't know. This is
Competitors in the video
suboptimal.
game championships
But sure.
will battle for the first time in Pokemon Championships.
There it is.
While their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game,
Uh-huh.
Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's
Wow,
finals.
that's cool.
Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon
I think it would be
event
cool
for our competitors and their
to go to
families.
one of these
As
someday.
the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As
To
we
be honest, I
celebrate
think it'd be
30
kind of
years
cool to
of
go to one of
Pokemon,
these
we invite
someday.
all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops,
Nice.
exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience,
Unite
today,
Meta's so
we're
cooked.
giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art
Ooh, Hydreigon.
illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championship.
Nice. San Francisco. Maybe next time it comes to the East Coast, I'll consider
Whether you're
trying to
joining
go.
us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this
In
August.
August, end of August.
Thank
too.
you, Pokemon trainers.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so you're gonna talk about Pokemon Champions now, right? You can't just say like, "Oh, we're gonna use Pokemon Champions to play the thing," and then just move on. Of course they do. No, oh yeah, we're gonna use Pokemon Champions, and then let's not talk about Pokemon Champions. That's classic. Is this looks like regular TCG or is it TCG Pocket? I missed which one. It looked like it said trading card game. I don't think I saw Pocket. I didn't hear the jingle either. Bunch of legendaries. The future awaits. Oh. Oh. What is this? Coming 2026 trading card game. Releasing simultaneously. Okay, that's cool. But what I don't understand, what did they name the pack? Wow, Pokemon Go's been out for 10 years now too. Oh my god. Dude, time's flying, man.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return.
Returning.
And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow.
Okay.
We also have a promo code to share.
We expected this, kind of all the mobile apps and stuff like that. TCG. Pokemon Red will be appearing in Pokemon Masters EX. Oh, it's a classic red. That's cool. Man,
Let your curiosity shine!
Florian and Ogerpon,
Time!
Juliana and Terrapagos. Cool. Even Masters EX has been out for 6.5 years.
Pokemon Masters EX.
Yep. Get this all out of the way. Just, I like it. Quick, fast. Masters EX, Pokemon Go, Cafe Remix. Get all this out of the way. Totally fine. Oh, Mudkip looked cute there. Cute game. Not for me. What was I gonna say? No, Masters EX, they brought back, like, the classic red. It would be cool if they had a game in the style of that classic red kind of design. Is this Sleep? Yep. I actually play Pokemon Sleep pretty often now. I play it basically daily. I've been enjoying it. It's been really fun. This is probably the one thing I'm somewhat interested to, like, learn more news about. So if they're bringing Mew into this is cool. Yeah, Mew missions, Pokemon Sleep. Nice. Latios Latias? Oh, you teased me with Latios Latias.
To celebrate
Teasing
Pokemon
me.
Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
There you go. Here's your for you Unite
The
people.
magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle.
I don't play Unite, so I don't know. Is
You
this
can participate
is this
in the
good?
event
Is
to
this
unlock their
bad?
Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled
There you
to
go.
be added.
Gen 2 Pokemon
Don't
coming.
miss
Nice.
what's coming.
My friend plays Unite. I don't. Yeah, I think Jesse played Unite. Electrode Volleyball World Tour. Electrode Volleyball. Wait, what? There you go. Here's TCG Pocket. The other game I do play. Yep. They actually dropped this new pack like a day or two ago. So this isn't even like news. This is already a thing. I've already been pulling on the packs and stuff. I did get that Fuecoco card. That's a cute Arvin card. Nice. Yep. Paldean Wonder is premiering now. Yep. Ooh, that's cool. 30th anniversary. Please! 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 Is this XD? Yes, it is! Dude, let's go! I can finally play XD Gale of Darkness! Yes! Yes! This is what I wanted! Please, drops today. Drops today. But what about Coliseum? To the music. Let's go! Yeah! Dude, I've never played this one. Mirror B. I really want to play this. I think this could be a good stream game. I've never played XD Gale of Darkness before. I love Coliseum, though. Coliseum is amazing. Dude, the Shadow Lugia. Yes. Coming to March. Oh, next month. Let's go. Dude, soon. So next month, we'll plan a stream. Just
Hello,
XD?
I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Not Coliseum?
I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share
Why
the
would you
latest
drop
news on
XD
our
but
games.
not Coliseum?
First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo
Okay,
Switch.
we'll talk about that.
The Pokemon
later.
Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan,
Yes.
were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm excited for it.
We
Yes.
also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
In the future. Okay. So it
This
is
way,
going to happen.
You can bring Pokemon
That's
obtained in
cool.
other Pokemon RPG series titles
Not sure
on
why-
adventures with you. Or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions.
They're teasing
We hope
Pokemon
you look forward
Champions.
to it.
They're teasing Champions. That's really cool, though. To go from Fire Red
Next, we have some news about Pokemon
into Champions? I wonder how that works. Now, here we go. We're finally getting to Champions here. There we go. I love that. Here we go. They've been teasing us with Champions.
You wanna be the best, just a champ, move a chest, beat the rest. Oh yes, she a champ, they a champ, we champ, stay shine right with the TV. Go, for the winner, running with the team, or your friends, go get it.
Who plans on getting Champions? Press 1 in chat if you're planning on getting Champions. And 2 if you were not. Or even like 1.5 if you're not sure. I think I'm a 1.5. I think it could be cool. Right on everyone's phones too, that makes sense. It's pretty cool. Honestly, if it comes to Switch, like regular Switch, it probably runs better on mobile than it does on Switch. And then Switch 2 is probably the best way to do it. Bringing in the Legends EA Megas into this too, makes sense. 1.5. Wow, a lot of 1.5s in chat. Maybe it looks fun. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I'm kind of a 1.5 person myself. Drops now. Oh, April! And mobile's later. Okay. Wow, okay. So I was wrong about that. I thought they would drop it like right now. Just because we haven't heard about it since like almost a year and a half ago, probably.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series.
Yeah.
Please take a look at this video.
Are you not done with the DLC? Is there more? I haven't gotten the DLC yet. Okay. I do want to get the DLC eventually, but... Mega Starmie was a mistake. What else? Yeah, Floette. I actually liked ZA as well. I enjoyed ZA a lot. But I haven't gotten the DLC yet. Dude, they're showing all these megas. Dude, we get new megas. I think we get new megas. No way. No way we get Flygon. No way we get Flygon. I want to manifest it, but I don't believe it. Yeah, Darkrai. Okay. And cool song. Right, yeah, the new Lucario. Garchomp? A new Garchomp? Oh, Mega Garchomp Z. He flies too. Okay. He doesn't look that much different from his other one, I feel like. We'd have to like compare. It doesn't look too different from what he has before. Oh, there you go. There's the other one. Yeah, they look pretty similar. It's cool. I dig it. That's it. Just Mega Garchomp. Okay, cool. I like the design. It's pretty similar to the other one.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered.
We'll take it. It's not the ground dragon type I wanted, but we'll take it.
Will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega
Mystery
Dimension
gift.
DLC after this presentation concludes.
Very
After
nice.
claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp
So you have to
Z.
have the DLC
You can
in order to
obtain
get
a
it.
Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the
Makes
special
sense.
pocket of hyperspace.
Makes sense.
Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia, here we go. Yeah, no Flygon. Someday. I am pretty close to getting this game. It's been swaying me. Oh. What is this? Why is there... Hey, it's playing my battle themes. Imagine. Use your dun 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 dun. Rotom, Stereo Rotom. Stereo Rotom. That's a brand new
Is that
one.
curious-looking stereo of Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
Okay. It's playing the good old classic
It's really
music.
energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom.
DJ Rotom.
What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Wow. There you go. Nice. Good, like, Fortress City.
It can help liven up the town with a
Nice.
variety of music.
That makes sense.
Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too.
I like it.
Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon
Damn.
Pokopia.
I might get this. It's grown on me so much.
Ditto
Can
first
you use your
encounters
45
Professor
cartridges that
Tangrowth
they're gonna
in a
give you
wasteland that was once a town.
for this game?
It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town.
Yeah, this looks good.
Wow, they're sure fired up.
Again, I saw the Treehouse Direct from a
Of course, you
couple
can't
days
give your
ago,
all on an empty stomach.
and I think it definitely
It
sold
looks
me
like
more.
Riolu wants something to eat too.
They gotta have shinies
But
in this game
how do
too,
you
right?
cook?
I feel like they gotta have shinies in this game. Wait, how do you cook? Not representative of actual gameplay experience.
Huh?
Oh no, who is it? Who is it?
That's Silhouette.
Squovet. Oh no, Greedent. Why Greedent?
A Greedent appeared. It sounds
Okay.
like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Chef Dente.
Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts
Chef
of dishes.
Dente. Does that mean something?
Each Pokemon has different
Man,
foods
they had
prefer.
1,025 Pokemon, and they picked Greedent to be
Some
the
dishes
chef.
will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town.
I don't care for Greedent, but it's so cool.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players'
Yeah, I'm
towns.
excited about the multiplayer mode. Seeing that was really cool.
You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding.
Just seeing everyone like build and everything
There you are.
looks fun.
There's someone here, too.
Little emotes and stuff.
Where's the last one?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Whoa!
You just transform
you can
into
transform
objects.
into objects, too. That was a fun game of hide and seek.
We're playing Witchit, but in Pokopia. yeah, exactly,
By
Jesse.
working together, you could even build something
Let's play
this
Witchit,
big.
but in Pokopia. I wonder how high up you can build. 'Cause that really does.
Together, you can
Go pretty
develop
high
a
there.
town. Or go on far-off adventures.
This
New
is my
encounters may
Minecraft.
await you as well.
This is my Minecraft. You guys know me. I've never been too big on
Every day,
Minecraft.
the world gets bigger and bigger.
This is my Minecraft right here.
Developing a town, one step at a time.
It's like Animal Crossing Minecraft.
Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
March 5th. Next week. Very cool. Building a pirate-themed island, either pirate-themed or something with the elements. We'll build Elemental Island.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th.
Very
We
nice.
hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up.
Thursday, March 5th. I may... If I
Today,
do...
we covered all of the information you see here.
Yeah. I just want to look at my calendar real quick.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
Gen 10? Is it Gen 10?
Thank you for tuning in.
Oh my god. Please. Please. Oh no, this is it. What is it? Oh, it's Gen 10. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Oh, it totally is. Oh, it totally is. What is this? I gotta raise the volume. Oh, is it Legends? I saw the kimono, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily. Is this new? Wait, that was Unova. This is Kalos. It's Gen 10. It's Gen 10. That was Johto that they showed. Now I understand. Alola, Galar. They're going through the generations. That's 9. Oh, what is this? Ocean, lakes. It's like, it's very beach, tropical. Pikachu's parents. Oh no, what is this? Is this the new Hey You Pikachu? Oh, water. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. New yep. It's gotta be Gen 10. It looks better. So far. Oh, dude, the waves. Oh my god. Dude, it looks good. It looks good. I don't believe it's Gen 10 until I see it. This is the new Pokemon Snap. Oh, the new starters! There they are! Okay. Interesting. Brout. Pombon. Gekwa. Interesting. Oh, that's a spoiler right there. That cloud is like a dragon. That's totally something. Dude, it looks good. Assuming that's what the gameplay looks like. You go underwater. You can go underwater. Dive is back. Dive is back. Pokemon wins. And Pokemon waves. Dude, it looks good. On first look here, I like it. Pokemon wins and Pokemon waves. 2027. Storm. Oh my god, dude. We're becoming pirates, oceans, diving. Oh, okay. They just. I was like, wait, are they about to do something? No, it just ended. Okay, that was it. Just a little teaser. Little teaser. That's fine. That is honestly fine. What is this chat saying? Let's look at this live chat real quick. I'm curious. I don't care about the chat. It's saying WL blah blah blah. It's cute. It's mixed reception. Dude, hold on. That's the first thing we have to do is go back and look at this. First thing we're doing is we're analyzing this immediately. Let's take like a deeper look. Deeper look at this. Clothes on Pokemon. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if that will be like an actual thing. If you get to actually customize your Pokemon with clothing. That is a really cool idea. This is cute. I did like this. I like the all the cute artwork for this. It took me a second to like understand, but yeah, I see it. I see it. Ash Hat Pikachu. No, hold on. Yeah, we gotta look at this one more time immediately. So right there, that's the Pikachu. No. Come on. There's not much to look at there, but it's just ocean. Looking out into the ocean there. I wonder if if this is our house. This is probably our house here. Pikachu looking out in the ocean. And then Pikachu's parents show up. They're like, okay, we're here to pick you up. Yeah, so this is interesting, because if this indicates that, you can customize at the very least, Pikachu with clothing, I do wonder if other Pokemon can be dressed up as well. Pikachu's always kind of had options like that in some spin-off games, like having, varieties of Pikachu. Like, Pokemon Go has that a lot, right? Unite does stuff like that, where, there's, little variants of Pokemon where you can put clothing on them, right? That's pretty cool. Dude. On initial glance, the water looks fantastic. At least it's a big step up from Scarlet and Violet. On initial impact right there, it looks better. It looks better. It looks like it has some level of detail to it. Is it perfect? We'll have to see. We're fine-tuning it. We're going through it with a comb, right? Not 2 frames per second windmills. I wonder if they purposely did that. Hey, look, our windmills aren't 2 frames per second anymore. Tropius, Gloom, Wailord. Wailord looks kind of small, but it's hard to say the scale of like the size of our trainer. It would be cool if Wailord was as big of a size as it is said to be. I mean, look, compared to the Wailmer. So size will be kind of the same as it has always been. Dude, imagine like Wailord like so huge, but it's probably not optimal in a big, open world kind of game like this. If you're out in like the jungle and you send out your huge ass like 30-foot Wailord, right? You can see the Wailord size on the diving section. Okay, yeah, we could take a look at that. At least on a first impression there in the water, though. It doesn't look as big as it is meant to be, but that's not the biggest deal. Dude, look at this town. I instantly thought of the town from Pokemon Colosseum. Phoenix City. It also looks like Water 7, that's true. It does look like, it has like some Water 7 vibes from One Piece. It's cool. It got like, it's very octopus-like, right? With sort of these little like arms going around. There'll be little secrets here in the trees. They got these little like cabanas here. I wonder if this is like where we live, like main town, because I think this is possible. This could be one of the towns, or like the hometown maybe. Trainer. Oh, hold on. Look at here. We'll get a front view actually. There you go. First impression. Trainer design, first impression. Like out of 10. Just like first impression, you look at this. I would say like a 6 or 7. I think. It's better than the Scarlet and Violet trainer designs, I think. God damn it, 6, 7. It's not what I meant. I didn't mean to do that. But the hat is interesting. It's very like cowboy, kind of like explorer kind of vibe. At least initial backpack, shirt, Under Armour. Like, I like it more than the Scarlet and Violet trainers. The hair's kind of cool. I like the swoop out. Long hair in the back. The girl trainer here, too. Let's see. We got more. Oh, so she has a ball cap, while the boy has more of the, more like the Outback kind of hat. Yeah, I'd say, like, 7 as well. I think yeah, we got to see battle styles. Depends on customization. Yeah, I agree. We'll have to see what the customization's like. But just like base trainer, this is like the image of the Gen 10 trainers, right? The Paldean ones are like the school uniforms, like Brendan and May from Gen 3, right? That's kind of like, this is like what the trainer is going to look like. Here you go. He's got the shorts. He's got fingerless gloves. At least his thumbs are out. I can't tell. It's probably fingerless gloves. He's got the Under Armour on with the shorts. Not bad. It's not the best design. But I think it's better than Scarlet and Violet, for sure. Is it better than Galar? Hard to say. For the region it's in, maybe the outfit is fitting. If we're in very, like, ocean, tropical kind of vibes, then maybe this is like a decent outfit to have, Yeah, hopefully they have cosmetics for sure, and then you can customize, and that'll be for sure better. Oh, I see Pokemon walking around, and then that's the boy trainer still. I want to see the girl trainer. There she is. Kind of the same design, pretty much the t-shirt, Under Armour, fingerless gloves. She's got the ball cap though. Whereas he has the other. Oh my God! There's so many things. So hold on. Yeah. So it looks like I think this was our hometown here. Oh yeah. There you go. Here you go. I know I'm all over the place. Sorry. I'm trying to get the right shot, but this is next to the ocean. But you can see back here, it does have some grass. So it's attached to land. I wasn't sure if this was just like in the middle of the ocean. I'm trying to go back like frame by frame here. I suck at pausing. Right there. Here you go. This is totally, I think, our starting town. I think we start here, because then they show the trainers and whatnot. They're off on an adventure. And this is like the Route 1 of the game. You've got little bit of like water here, some like bridges and stuff. Okay, cool. I dig it so far. I like the aesthetic. I like the tropical vibes. It's totally up my alley. I like this. I like this. What do you think of the... Okay, if this is the starting town, if this is our hometown, impressions on first hometown. This is pretty fancy. For a hometown, if this truly is, this is pretty fancy for a hometown. Like, this is like resort, 9 out of 10 maybe. It's one of the fanciest ones, honestly, compared to your dinky little house in red, blue, gold, you know. You want to go on the water slides? Yes. If they don't allow us to go on these water slides, I agree. If it's open world, well, hard to say, but if it's open world, ideally you'd at least be able to fly up here and climb up here and stuff like that. Maybe not climb, but, you know, we should be able to hopefully, like, just goof around on this, you know. But if this is starting town, hell yeah, that's probably one of the best starting towns ever. Their parents must be rich. This is pretty wild. And then we get a little here. There's like a balloon here, too. I wonder what this is. I wonder if it's like a marker for something. If it's like a tower, like checkpoint system, maybe. You know how like Breath of the Wild has the towers, right? Where you can maybe fast travel to and stuff like that. I don't know if this is kind of like an indicator for that. There's like a little lantern thing here. We got Talo, we got Morlul walking around. So you got Pokemon Center, Pokemon Mart. I love the style for this. I love this. This is cool. Very like wooden, tropical kind of building. Hell yeah. It doesn't look so like modernized, right? It doesn't look like your typical Pokemon centers. There might be like actual looking, modern looking Pokemon centers in some of the other towns maybe. But just walking around here, this is cool. I love the aesthetic of it. I'm into it. The Nurse Joy of the game potentially shown here, or at least it's just a, you know, the Pokemon Center trainer. Not trainer, you know what I'm trying to say. And the Pokemon guy. I like the aesthetic of it. Looking at like, you know, the textures and stuff, it's better. It's still not perfect, but I think in terms of comparing it to previous gen, I think it looks a little better. I also don't know. Yeah, I'm at 1080. You know, we're not expecting, you know, Clair Obscure levels of graphics here, but it's for a Pokemon game compared to Scarlet and Violet, it's better. It is an upgrade. Dude, look at it feels immersive, right? Looking at the trees and the jungles, it's a little blurry here. But it just feels like I can get immersed into the environment without having to feel like, oh, it's like unfinished or whatnot. To the water, though. Water looks good. I'm into it. Lots of waves here. The fact that they're standing on this rock. Wonder if there's no, there's probably not a swim mechanic. I doubt the trainers can swim. That would be pretty crazy. I would like an idea where it's like, you know, you can swim as a trainer. You just don't go nearly as far, or your stamina, right? That's fine. Like maybe there's limitations to it. And they encourage you to like ride on your water type Pokemon to swim you around. It would be kind of cool though to just be able to dive into the water with your trainer. Don't know if they'll actually do that, but that would be a cool feature to have. Nice. Oh, there's like hieroglyphs. We're a volcano here. Nothing interesting in the background quite yet. We got some cliffs. This is giving me Pacific Log Town from Gen 3 kind of vibes, right? More like cabanas here. I wonder if this is... I think this is near the starting town, actually, in the other shot that we saw. I think this was like the little lake that we saw. So the town, or our hometown, I think, is up here somewhere. I like this, though. I love the aesthetic. You're seeing some of the coral in the water here. Here you go. You have some kind of ancient text along the walls here. Very, very cool. I don't know. I wonder if we know the inspiration for these for the regions. I wonder what the inspiration is. We got Lady Ba, Lady N. They're back. Slugma. I forget. Centiskorch. Centiscorch, I think is his name is. We got some volcanoes. We got fire areas. We have to in the very jungle, tropical kind of thing. We got some waterfalls here. There better be secrets behind that waterfall, or else this game sucks. Needs to be something behind that waterfall. You know me. Of course, Pikachu makes it. They have the same style of water village. Oh, it looks like Monster Hunter Stories 2. Sizzlipede. Okay, there you go. I knew it was one of those. Sizzlipede. Showcasing. Oh, actually, that's hard to tell. That looked like more battle. Dude, Wingull. Gotta have Wingull in this. Gotta have him in here. They did show the trainer catching Pikachu, but it kind of feels like they were in a battle rather than like real-time battle, like actual turn-based kind of thing. That's the vibe it's giving me here, being in sort of in the zoomed-in, like focusing on the catch, right? I'm assuming real-time battles will be a thing in this. They've been experimenting with that with the Legends games, right? Would be cool to see in this. Still being able to do turn-based too, maybe a mix. Somehow, like they did with like Legends Arceus. We got Sandy Gas, we got Krabby. Yeah, there's that starting town, Marini, Corsola. Nice, kind of more of like a, what do you call it, like swamp. More of like a swamp pond kind of area. Timple makes a return. Slugma, love the lava areas, cool. Nice, little house here. It's like a little, almost a vacation home, but I like the banner here, Slow King. I wonder what this is. It's like in the middle of the jungle here too. Looks like a lamppost here. Wonder if it's like some kind of rest stop. We got the windmill here. Trainer running with her hands up like this. Okay. It looks good. Okay, starters, impressions. First impressions. We're gonna go through each one. Brout. How do we feel about Brout? Out of 10. It's kind of like a 4 for me, design-wise. Just purely on design. I feel like it's kind of a 4 for me. I'm not into it. Not yet. It's kind of going for the Sprigatito leaf thing on its face. Name, design. You like the Sprout eyebrows? Sprout will be like a Sirfetch'd. Could potentially see that. He's cute. 3.5. We'll see. I'm sure they'll grow on me. First impressions, not crazy about it. Yeah, it looks pretty bland, in my opinion. Not a lot going on in the design. Not that it has to, but I feel like it's like missing something. I feel like if it had something on its chest or a little pattern on itself, maybe it'd be a little better. I'm gonna give it a 4. Grass flying type. Have we had a? Because Decidueye's grass ghost. We have like Jumpluff that's like grass flying. Tropius is grass flying. You know, something like that. Okay. Here we go. This pupper, Pombon. Let me get like, there you go. Pombon. Yeah, this is at least a 7, maybe an 8. It's pretty cute. I think it's at least a 7 for me. I think this is adorable. 10 out of 10. Pombon. Where's my, here, blocking the name. Oh, the names are going to go back and forth, but again, it almost feels like it's missing a little something, but I'm into it. I guess we could think about like, what are we like what would they evolve into? We're getting ahead of ourselves. Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves. Pombon is a cutie. It looks very dog. You know, oh, I was just talking about this with Nicole, actually. I don't think we've had a dog starter Pokemon before. In terms of a starter Pokemon, I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've had a dog as a starter. We've had cats, we've had all sorts of lizards and owls and turtles, right? Bulbasaur is like a frog dinosaur kind of thing, right? I don't know what Chikorita is, but I think this is the first dog starter that we've ever had. So we've got grass bird, kind of owl-ish, right? This is our first dog starter ever. It's our fire type. Yeah, I would say a 7, at least for me. I think Pombon. I think the name is cute. I like it better than Brout. I think Pombon's cute. Yeah. That's not a dog though. It looks like one of those fluffy, those like cute fluffy dogs. Those like small little. I don't know what the breed is. That's what it reminds me of though. It's totally puppy-ish. It's got the paws. It's got the tongue. Pomeranian? Yeah. I think it has like a Pomeranian vibe. Gekwa. He's got the most going on. He's a little ugly. I'm gonna say it. I don't know. He's... hold on. Let me get a better... He's cute there. On first impression, he's a little... He's a grower, not a shower. He's very alien-like. I think he'll grow on me. First impression, he's kind of... Okay, this smile, he's already kind of growing on me. I'm taking a good look, and he's got the tail. He's got, like, long fingers. He's like if Sable came from space. Let's look at the eyes. Yeah, his eyes are interesting. He's got a lot going on there. It's kind of cool. All right, it's quickly growing on me. Gekwa. I like the water, the raindrop symbol on his forehead. I like the little pattern on his tail, the colors in his tips. Literally, the complaint I had about the past two, that not having a lot of like pattern and design. I feel like Gekwa has that. There's more interesting stuff going on in the colors and the design of it. He's not ugly. I'm already taking that back. I think it's growing on me more. He's got a little snooter. On first impression, I was like, oh wow, like face kind of wide, but I think I'm into it. It kind of feels like an actual gecko face, right? If you think about the geckos and lizards we've had in the past, like Sable, Trico. I guess Trico kind of has that little bit of like the snout and the shape of the eyes and the head, right? A little bit. If you really think about it, it does have very gecko. It's pretty close to like a gecko kind of vibe. I think maybe because the eyes are so big, I think that kind of took me aback for a second. It looks very alien-like, you know. Typings, real quick. Grass flying, right? I mean, let's assume that they just stick to grass, fire, water base form. But evolving up, right? Evolving up. Grass flying, it's gotta be obvious. Hard to say, like, maybe, you know, if the final evolution goes into a different direction. I don't know. It feels like it's kind of hard to not do grass flying here, you know. Rowlet's, I guess, grass flying, but again, he changes to grass ghost. So it kind of depends on what kind of, like, what are we going for with the theme here? And what would it evolve into? Grass flying or grass dark? I wouldn't... Oh, yeah, grass dark. It's kind of close to Decidueye being grass ghost. It could have dark vibes, maybe. There's hints of it there, I think, you know. Oh my god, don't tease me with sound. Grass sound. If they give me sound type in this game, I'm gonna lose my mind. That'd be nuts. I need my sound types. Pombon, I hope it's not firefighting. I mean, to be honest, we haven't been... the firefighting meme is pretty funny. Right? Because we haven't been in the firefighting era for a long time now. We kind of had it between Gen 3, 4, and 5. But ever since Gen 5, it's been not that, you know? So it's in a way, it's almost like if they do firefighting, it's almost kind of fine. I feel like people can't complain about like, oh, it's another firefighting type. But you know, Pokemon could explore some different typings, right? We want to see new typings. We want to see new combinations of typings. So seeing a firefighting would kind of be like, like we've been there, done that. But I feel like if it happens, it's kind of like, yeah, it's been a while since we've had that, so we can't fully complain. That's 50-50 for me. So what do we have before? We had Fire Dark with Incineroar, Fire Ghost with Skeledirge. Alola was what? Oh, no, I said that Incineroar. Who was 8? Oh, Scorbunny. Scorbunny, I think, was pure fire, right? I don't think he was firefighting, even though he kind of had like that sort of soccer kind of vibe. You could argue he was fighting, but I think he's just pure fire. Gen 6 was... Why am I blanking? Gen 6. Fennekin, Fire Psychic. So, you know, we've been experimenting a little bit. Fire Ground would be interesting, as Jesse's saying. You know. That would be cool. I mean, I love my ground types. Fire Ground would be interesting. Fire Rock? Fire Rock could be an option, too. If we were kind of getting Volcano vibes, right? Give us a little bit of, like, Fire Rock. That could be cool. Or pure fire type. But I feel like if they go with multiple typings for the other ones, I feel like they have to do something with all of them. Potentially Water Dark, Water Psychic, Water Fairy. I feel like it's giving one of those vibes for Gekwa. Water, I mean, purely just the pink in its eyes, right? Gives me like, oh, it could potentially be Water Psychic or Water Fairy. But yeah, a couple of people are thinking Water Psychic in the chat, so I could see that. I could see Water Psychic. It has a very like alien kind of vibe to me. So I could see a Water Psychic thing. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I think out of all of them, I would probably pick Gekwa. I think Gekwa might be the way I go. Either that or Pombon. I think I'm not crazy about Brout. I think Gekwa's first. I think Pombon is second. Here, let's get one more shot before we do. Here you go. One shot of all of them here. Who are you picking as your starter? Who are you picking as your starter? I think it's Gekwa for me. I feel drawn towards Gekwa the most, Pombon second. I actually don't care about Brout. he's just Angry Birds. Angry Birds combined with Rowlet. But yeah, I'm not vibing with Brout. You ate it to see third stage Evo? That's fair. That's fair. Am I going winds or waves? That's tricky too. I feel like I would sway towards waves, but knowing that Nicole was also going to be getting Gen 10, she would probably want to go with waves because she is very water aesthetic. So I might end up getting winds just to contrast her. I think at the moment I don't necessarily have a preference. I would lean towards waves, but I think Nicole would want to get waves. So I would get wind. I could go either way though. Right there, too. You know that's a hint for something. This is totally something. Look at this. What do you... Any speculations? Any speculations? What are we vibing with here? Dude, imagine it was Rayquaza. No, it could be new legendary, right? Could be new, like, dragon Rayquaza-esque legendary. I would love that. I want to know the inspiration for the region, because I think if we do that, I think that's where people can kind of I think this is where we can like kind of speculate more on the game and like stuff like this, right? If we find out that this is very like Aztec, let's say, right? Say if this is more Aztec kind of vibe, then I think you know, this being like a Quetzalcoatl or something like that could be the theory maybe, right? But I'm curious to know what the actual inspiration for the region is, because then I think people will be able to deep dive. Look, Splippy's in the chat. Sweetie, I caught up. They're so ugly, but the game is gorgeous. Oh my god, I call waves. I told you guys. Splippy's gonna want waves. I told you. All right, I need to know Nicole's choice here though. Splippy, who are you picking? Who's your starter? You're saying they're so ugly. The dog is cute though, but the gecko is ugly. I think I could see Nicole picking Pombon. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You have to see the rest of the lines. I guess on first impression, though. On first impression, everyone feel free to say who you're going to pick. Who are you starting out with? If you're just first impression, this is who you're picking. Without knowing much, what's the direction you go in? It's probably the sushi Pokemon from Gen 9. Oh my god. I don't think so, though. It's totally a hint for Legendary, I think. Dude, it'd be crazy if, like, sushi from Gen 9 just, like, gets bigger, though. It's just one big rice thing. Truthless says Gekwa. Jesse says you like all of them so far. And Splippy says dog. I had a feeling you would go for dog. I think it's the cutest of the bunch. I'm leaning towards Gekwa. I think it's growing on me, especially if I put them all next to each other. I don't care about Brout. Pombon is cute. I do think it's cute. It would be, I think, a potential close second choice for me. I'm kind of vibing with Gekwa though. I think it's cool. It has a little bit of an alien. At first I was like, oh, it looks like an alien. But now, like, I don't know. The more I look at it, I'm kind of into it. It has the most pattern. I feel like it has, I don't know. Hard to say. I guess Brout has some colors stuff going on there. I'm vibing with Gekwa. I'd want Gekko to be water grass. They'd be interesting. I don't think they would ever do that for the starters, though. Unless they make them all some kind of vibe like that. Like, if they make Gekko water grass, then they would have to make Brout, like, grass fire. And then they'd have to make Pombom, like, fire water. They'd have to kind of make them all somewhat similar like that, you know? You said he was ugly. Sid, first impression, yes, that was my first shock impression. Opinions can change. Opinions can change. Now that I'm sitting with it, I think Gek was cool. I think Brout is ugly. Oh yeah, we're not even done yet. I feel like this game is a redo on Alola. I could see that. I could almost kind of see that. Remember to compare Wailord size. Oh yeah, no, we're not done yet. We still have a little bit more to look at here. You like Brout's attitude? That's fair. I think his attitude, I respect it, you know. He's not ugly to you, he's just alright. He's definitely my least favorite. Truthless has a question. Let me know. Alright, we don't have to see. We'll skim through this. We spent a lot of time with the starters. Yeah, Gekwa. I think Gekwa on first impression is my... Dude, we're diving again. Let's go. We are diving once more. Back underwater. We've got Corsola. Oh, that's Marini. I thought that was Relicanth. I think that's Marini there. Or Toxapex, one of them. Luminian here. Yeah, the Wailord's in the back. Maybe it's slightly hard to see the depth perception. I still think they're kind of small. I think they're smaller than what they're meant to be. I feel like even this far back, they should look bigger. Especially trying to gauge the first person perception, right? So like if I see that this fish right here is that size, and a little bit ways back is that ghost one. I'm forgetting the name. I can't think of the name. Someone knows in chat. Let me know the name of these guys. I'm totally blanking on their name. They look kind of small there. I feel like Wailord, to be the size that it's meant to be, has to be much bigger than how it is here. No, not Tapu Fini. I'm thinking of... what the heck is his name? For some reason, Priscilla comes to mind. I know it's her. I know the Pokemon's name is not Priscilla. Jellicent is the Frillish. Thank you. I I's and L's. I knew something was there. Priscilla over here in the background. Yeah, I feel like the Wailord is not up to scale. It's still, a big Pokemon, but I think it technically should be bigger. Like, especially if you compare it to, like, new Pokemon Snap. But, dude, underwater, we got some Krabbies here. We got some Tynamos here. Wow. Yeah, even coming here. Like, they're big, but I think they're not as big as they should be. Got the Wailords there. Because even at this point from here, it's like we got closer to them, and they still look kind of small. We got closer to them. So I'm a little... Wait. Was there something here, too? Okay. Pokemon Winds and Waves. Global simultaneous release 2027. Was there something here at the end? Yeah, the storms. The storm sound at the end is interesting. I feel like it's almost kind of self-explanatory. Like maybe we'll have some weather changes and storms coming through. So once we're kind of in the water, sailing around, right? Like surfing or sailing is what I meant to say. We might encounter some storm stuff, right? That could be cool. Rough waters type of vibe. Yeah, dude, there's so much potential, right? People are saying Kyogre, people are saying Lugia. Would be crazy good here. Can we watch Pokopia? We can go back to Pokopia. Those windmills. Why not the regional bird or useless fish that gets hugely buffed reveal, though? They don't want to show too much yet, though. This is just a teaser. They show the starters, and that's it. They show the region, they show the trainers, they show the starters. This is a pretty standard release or announcement of a Pokemon game. We could at least hover over those logos for a second. Yeah, the logos are nice, wherever they are. Pokemon Winds, Pokemon Waves. Eternatus. Yeah, it's... Oh, man, there's such potential. Especially with the idea of dive. Lugia and Kyogre obviously come to mind the most, as you guys have been saying. Yeah, logos are nice. The Waves has more of that coral kind of vibe with like the pink and the blues, right? Winds is pretty cool too. It's very similar. It's almost as if like they're the same colors, and Wind has more of like the green accents. There's a bit of that pink, the coral still in there, and then Waves has more of like the blue accents because the green's kind of more in the background there. So logos are pretty solid. We like it. I want a whole new Pokédex for once though. I mean, I feel like that's hard to do when you have over 1,000 Pokemon. Like, you gotta add the old generations back. I think it's almost... I don't think we'd ever see a situation moving forward where we get, like, a Gen 5 situation where it's just the generation of Pokemon, and then afterwards you unlock the old Pokemon. I feel like we won't ever see something like that again if they kind of go the open world route like this, just because it's like the potential of having Wingles flying around and Krabbies on the beach and stuff like that. Like they fit that aesthetic. So it's like, why not bring back Wingull, right? Like that, to me, that adds to the atmosphere, and it adds to the idea of like, of a more cohesive Pokemon world, right? What's kind of tough in the beginning of the series is that like, oh, we have a whole new region where we discover all these brand new Pokemon. And it's like the continuity of it, right? It's maybe silly to kind of think that deep, right? But it's like, Gen 1 doesn't have Gen 3 Pokemon roaming around, of course, because they didn't have Gen 3 designed yet and whatever. But that's why they make the remakes. That way you can incorporate the newer Pokemon into the older games, stuff like that. The problem is Black and White did a whole new Dex and people hated it. Yeah, I think it's kind of a mix. It's probably kind of like a mixed opinion now, I'd imagine. I think it's a cool idea because it's like you want to sort of focus on the new Pokemon. But if the generation designs of Pokemon are not appealing. I think people kind of, it could be hit or miss. I like the concept. I think it depends on the designs of the Pokemon to carry it for me. Because I think when I've played Black and White, I wasn't crazy about a lot of the Pokemon designs. But I was also more of a little shit back then, at least with my opinions. Like, oh, this is dumb. Just Gen 5 Pokemon. Like, I was in that mindset when I first played it. It's like, oh, where's my Flygon? Where's my Gen 3 Pokemon? Where's my Gen 4 Pokemon? But I feel like now, being more mature than I was 10, 15 years ago, I like the concept of that. I just don't think they have the potential to do something like that anymore in this sort of 3D space, open world aspect. I feel like you have to incorporate, imagine having a big open world like this and you only see like Gen 10 fish and there's like 2 of them and there's like 3 of them, right? It's like you only see, fish number 1, fish number 2, fish number 3. It's like, where's the Corsolas? Where's the Luminions? Where's the Tynamos? Like, it would make sense to have these Pokemon in the ocean. So to not have them there in the beginning of the game and you unlock them after you beat the game just doesn't make sense to me in a open world concept like this. So I don't think we'd ever see a situation, as long as they stick to the 3D open world route, I don't think we see a situation where only the generation is existing and the others just like come after you roll credits and suddenly, oh, now you see Wailmer, Wailord swimming around the ocean, As a rule, I try to pick all new Pokemon when I start a new game because otherwise I'd pick my same Kanto faves over and over. Yeah, and I actually agree with that. It's cool to see, the old Pokemon in there to fill in the space, but I like that idea too. I think I often try to do that as well, where it's like I try to incorporate, especially on a first playthrough, the new Pokemon. So it's an interesting back and forth where people may not necessarily like seeing a Pokédex that's just the new Pokemon, but I think a lot of people do sway that way, where it's like, oh, I want to experience the new Pokemon and try them out and experience them and use them in the new game. It's like, yeah, I love Flygon. I would love having Flygon on my team, but I would sacrifice having Flygon on my team in order to have a team of brand new Pokemon so I can gain attachment to them, so I can see how they work, how they flow. Do I like them? Do I like the designs? Do I like their movesets? Do I like their ability to do whatever, right? You don't get to explore that unless you actually put the focus on that. Someone could absolutely go into this game and be like, oh, I don't care about the new Pokemon. I'm just going to pick my Krabby, and I'm going to pick my Wailmer, and I'm going to pick my Flygon, and I'm going to pick my Wingull, and all my old Pokemon that I like. You could do that. That's totally fine. But we're getting the opportunity to explore new Pokemon, so why not use them, right? I mean, you have the starter, so you're kind of almost somewhat forced to start with a brand new Pokemon. I don't know, over time people came to like it, but at the time people wanted to use their favorites from previous gens. I've also heard that some people still don't like the Unova mons. And that's totally fair. They're definitely not my favorite generation in terms of designs. I'm always a Gen 3 lover. Gen 3 is always top for me. I was looking at the trainer designs. They have all black leggings and shirts. Do you think they're wearing black wet suits underneath? Oh. I was just thinking that they had like just Under Armour. Oh. Them being more like wetsuits so that they can dive. I didn't think about that. That's kind of a cool idea. It's hard to say exactly. I just pictured it as sort of just like Under Armour, but yeah, I could see that. I like that idea. Momo Rin also, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go back to Pokopia. I'm down to look at Pokopia one more time. But I have to use the bathroom real quick. But Gen 10, first impressions, I'm into it. I like this. I think the graphics look so much better than Paldea. I think the trainer designs are cool. They're better than Paldea. I'm curious to see what the general reception is to these games. I'm excited to kind of dive into people's videos and reactions and stuff. You like the theme? Have to go soon. Sid's like, get to it. Get to Pokopia. I have to leave. Let me use the bathroom real quick, and then we can rewatch Pokopia, because I think I'm interested in getting Pokopia now too. But I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Super quick here. Before we get into Pokopia, one thing I will say is that my video just dropped. I have a new video showcasing all of the gym leader battle music that I created, and the album dropped today. I actually should have pinned comments in both the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, so you can download my new album called Badge Bound Kanto. And I made original battle music for every Gen 1 Pokemon trainer, gym leader. that thing. That thing. So we got Brock, right? We got Brock, we got Misty, we've got all of them. They're in there. I do have a command for Badge Bound in Twitch, but I don't have the command set up yet. In the title it says !! Badge Bound, but if you do that, it doesn't. I don't have it actually set up yet. But there should be a pinned comment on the top of the screen for both YouTube and Twitch. You should see both of them there, and you can download the album on Bandcamp, and it is going to be on Spotify, iTunes. It's in the process of being distributed to the streaming platforms. So they will be on streaming platforms. It just takes a bit for that to happen. But it is coming to all of the streaming platforms. So I'm excited. I want to keep spreading the news about it and make posts about it. So I probably won't be on much longer as we just finish reviewing the direct here. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go back to Pokopia here. But overall, what was your, impressions on the direct? I feel like in terms of the rest of the direct, it was kind of whatever. It was kind of okay. Pokopia's cool. Champions coming out. Well, we were expecting that. Gen 10 super hype. And then I don't know how I feel about this 45 cartridge music thing. It's a cool concept.
We'll share all the latest news about Pokemon.
I know, sorry. Well, I said you have to go. We gotta do Pokopia, but I didn't understand this at first, but now, yeah, it's this tiny mini thing. It's a fun idea. I don't know how I feel about having 45 cartridges for each track. It just feels like a lot to physically have, you know? It'd be cool if it was one cartridge and it's a music player and maybe you cycle through it. That would be kind of cool. But to have 45 cartridges to swap back and forth to listen to, you have the, what do you call it? The Pokemon, the Nintendo Music app now. So I'm not quite sure what the logic is for that. Again, in concept, I like the idea, but I just feel like it's not so efficient to have 45 cartridges stacked up somewhere and, they're nostalgia baiting. Yeah, maybe they are. Okay, I want to rewatch Pokopia one more time, too. I am down to see this again. Who's getting Pokopia? Press 1 if you're thinking about getting Pokopia, and press 2 if you are not. And 1.5 if you're not sure. I think I'm a 1. I think I'm 1.5 when it goes on sale. I don't have a Switch 2. You get 2. It's the new amiibo. You only cared about Pokopia and Gen 10. We saw so much of Pokopia and Treehouse. Card thing is cool concept, but I feel like it's who's gonna buy. Yeah, it might not be for everyone. It'll be for the collectors, right? I can't imagine people, I mean, it's meant to be used, but I can see people
curious-looking stereo
collecting
of
it more
Rotom?
than actually utilizing it.
Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
Stereo Rotom's cool.
It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom.
One thing I do like about this, about Pokopia, is that they're kind of introducing, new forms of Pokemon, almost unofficially through this game. We've never had there is, an electric Rotom, but we've never had, a stereo Rotom before. But, I mean, I guess that's not too far-fetched for Rotom, because there's the Rotom phones. Rotom can go into all sorts of electronics, it's its whole thing. So seeing this isn't too much of a surprise, but in a way it's kind of it is kind of a new form of Rotom that we are kind of getting, whether it's a playable thing or not. which in this case it probably doesn't seem like it would be. But I think it's still just a cool concept. Like, cool, we have a new form of Rotom now.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ.
Or even just this, right? Like getting a new version of Tangrowth, having Professor Tangrowth here. It's a cool, just new style for the Pokemon. It kind of helps sort of accent the idea that of like different forms and regions of Pokemon, right? You know. I'll get physical and you can borrow. You're so nice. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. You can borrow the whole Switch 2. I mean, yeah, Nicole could also like borrow my Switch 2 as well. Like she can use mine to play as well. But I'm sure, you know, she does want her own eventually. Can people play with a Switch 1 game share? Yes, I think. Yeah, of course. Like, sweetie, you're always welcome to use my Switch 2. You know, we technically, you know, even if you want to be technical, like, we split the payment for it. like we split the cost. We do co-own it, so it's not just my Switch 2. Like, you're always welcome to play on it. So even if whether we get 2 copies of the game or if we just got 1 copy of the game, it does make it tougher to like for us both to play. Of course, you know. But you are always welcome to use my Switch 2. This game looks like my dream game. I'm so hyped. Yeah, I've grown to like it a lot. I wasn't sure, but I grown to like it a lot.
Rotom's specially selected tracks, while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia.
Yeah, it's cool to see the like different forms of Pokemon like Tangrowth. I think it just adds to the world building of Pokemon.
Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to
this comes out
develop
on March
the town.
5th.
Wow, they're sure fired up.
I think it comes out midnight March 5th, right? Like Wednesday into Thursday? Like, I wonder if
It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
If I download this and play like an hour or 2 at midnight and then just do an all-day stream playing this game on next Thursday. Maybe. I'm not a fan of this. Like, cooking, sure, but...
Huh? That's Silhouette.
Out of all of the Pokemon you have, you've got over 1,000 Pokemon, and you pick...
A Greedent appeared.
Greedent. I'm seeing where the Dente is coming from.
Sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Because it's Greedent, Chef Dente, and they're trying to be fancy with it. I guess that... Because at first I was like, why? But now I see the name Greedent, Chef Dente. I see it now, but there's so many other Pokemon they could have picked. Is there a cooking Pokemon? Is there a Pokemon that is sort of associated with cooking at all? Offhand, I can't think, because like Chansey is very associated with like the Pokemon Center, right? But is there a Pokemon that's like... I don't think so. I'm not going to be normal when this game comes out.
Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes.
Alola Simeon? Alola Simeon? Who's that? Oh, Passimian. Oh, Oranguru. Is Oranguru very cook-based, though? Is he? You have the Pepper Boy from Gen 9. You're talking about, like, Fuecoco? Yeah, I guess he looks like a pepper. Oh, it's a chef in the anime? Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know that. I didn't watch the Alola anime. But that's cool. Like, something like that would be... I personally just don't like Greedent. I just don't like Greedent in general, so I'm like, give me anything else.
Each
but
Pokemon has
this is the timeline we're in.
they prefer.
This makes sense. We make food for the Pokemon.
Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat
Power
them.
up the moves,
This'll
makes
make
them work
it even
better.
Easier to develop the
Yep,
town.
makes sense. So wait, but
Pokemon
I know.
Befriended
So we have to go to Greedent in order to
with-
cook food, though. Is that how that works?
Dente can
We don't cook
everyone
on.
calls it Chef Dente.
Oh no, but we cook too.
Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes.
Oh, okay, so he's probably like the one where you learn all the recipes and stuff. You bring him ingredients, and it's like, oh, you've unlocked this thing, and then you do the cooking yourself. I was like, yeah, I imagine you'd have to do the cooking yourself, but...
Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer.
Oh, Ruggy, I see what you're saying. The fire grass type. Yeah. Scovillain. Scovillain and the pre-evolution. I'm forgetting. Capsakid. Capsakid and Scovillain. Yeah, that's right. Those pepper guys. Fuecoco I kind of picture as like a pepper
Some
too.
dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town.
This makes sense.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
Yep.
In multiplayer mode,
Multiplayer looks so much fun. If you guys haven't seen the Treehouse Direct, I would recommend watching that if you're interested in getting this game, because they show off a lot of stuff in there.
Let's play some hide and seek.
This is
wonder
silly,
where
whatever.
everyone's
Sure.
hiding.
You play hide and seek. That's
There you are.
whatever.
There's someone here too. But where's the last one?
This is cool. I guess to showcase that, then fine.
Whoa!
That's right. I forgot about that. You could transform to objects too. That's pretty cool.
Into objects too. That was a fun game of hide and seek.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Dude, this is pretty cool.
Together, you could even build something this big.
I want to know. We only find out by doing it, but I'm curious to know what the height limit is for this, because this is, for a Pokemon game, this goes pretty high. Like, think about like Jesse, if you think about Fantasy Life, right? Fantasy Life, it's like, oh, you can only go 3 tiers high, or even Animal Crossing, right? Animal Crossing's like that, where you can only do like 3 tiers, or 2 or 3 tiers of like height, and to put your houses on and plant trees and stuff. But I guess because this is kind of more of the Minecraft route, it's like the mix, it's a blend of the two. I love that they really extended the height limit to go pretty high. So it's super cool. I'm into that. Yeah, it looks like they're already on a mountain, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of potential with that. I like it.
Together, you can develop a town.
Mm-hmm.
Or go on far-off adventures.
Yeah, look at this.
You
This
can
is wild.
develop a town.
I can't tell if this is like... So you got Pokemon Center back there. You got some statues. Just a bunch of different stuff. Houses.
Together.
Right here, you've got like some tables and chairs. You've got like a vending machine. I love the aesthetics of it all. Got some benches you could sit on and place around. You can make it more like a town with like flooring and tiles and stuff. Very cool.
You can develop a...
There's like little igloos here. I think these are for like the Pokemon homes, like for them to sleep in. Psyduck maybe doesn't have a home. He's homeless. Oh, you guys can't see, but Psyduck is off to the side there. just chilling, just sleeping. Wingull off to the side there. But you got some like Pokemon igloos here.
Town.
Dude, look at this. This is wild. This is cool. Crazy. This is such Minecraft vibes, you know?
Or go on far-off adventures.
Look at that. Volcarona is just chilling in here. Steelix, kind of small.
Or go on far...
There it is. You got that coal... I forget his name. Charcoal... The coal Pokemon. I'm blanking on his name. Volcarona there. It's very Minecraft-like. There's blocks and these lava coming
far-off
down.
adventures.
Steelix. Dude, look at this. Just wandering around.
New
Raikou.
encounters may await you as well.
Legendaries will show up. Very cool. Oh, that little, like, elevator? What the heck? There's a mountain in the background. There you go, Professor Tangrowth. And this might be, like, a thing you can build. Where are we, too? Are we above the clouds? It looks like we're above the clouds. What is this? Because we have this whole, like, what do you call these? Like gondolas almost here. It looks like we're above the clouds. But there's a door here too. So I don't know if this is like an area in the single player mode, or if this is something you can build, or if this is randomly generated. I'm curious, but we are above the clouds in this. For sure. Yeah, because look, it goes below there. So I wonder if this is something story specific, especially because Professor Tangrowth is here, or if this is something we would be able to do in the just on your island or in multiplayer mode if somehow you can go above the clouds. Oh, yeah, there's Graveler there. Here, I want to go back to
You as well.
just analyze that one right here. Nothing crazy. We got a branch, got some mud, trees. There's a little item there. All right, nothing too crazy. Cool mountain in the background, though. We got us as Graveler, being able to transform. I think that's really fun, being able to transform into the different abilities and using that to, you know, dig and cut
Every day, the world gets
do all
bigger
that,
and
roll
bigger.
around. It's so adorable. Dumb but adorable. War Turtle. Oh yeah, I'm curious about evolutions. Like, I'm assuming your Pokemon evolve. Oh, there's Vaporeon. Vaporeon there for Nicole. Like, do you get Squirtle and he evolves into War Turtle Blastoise? Do we get evolutions, or is it more just like, oh, you find a War Turtle and you find a Blastoise? I imagine evolutions would be a thing, but not sure. I could see it going either way. You got a Dratini chilling on this chair here. We got some Tatsugiris hanging out around here.
Developing a town, one step.
Oh boy, very fast. Wow, that went super fast. There's the Ghost
The
Pikachu!
world gets bigger and
I saw the Ghost Pikachu!
bigger.
Shit.
Developing.
Right here, so we got like grass, foods and stuff, berries for the house. Sprigatito's there. I'm kind of blocking Sprigatito, but there he is. He's back there.
A town.
Little lava areas, Charizard, Quilava, hot springs. That's cool. There's a little den here. My webcam's blocking it still. But there's a Pokemon den right here, probably for a house for a Pokemon, right?
One step at a time.
And then right here, the Ghost Pikachu is right here. We didn't really see it in the rest of in the other trailers and stuff, but there it is. It's just chilling. So I'm curious about that more eventually.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Nice. They killed
Available
Pikachu.
on March 5th.
They didn't give it a Thunderstone. They just threw a rock at it. And you can get Ditto as an early purchase bonus. Oh, okay, available until January. That's funny. So you have plenty of time to get the game and you get the rug. Cool. Nice. Yeah. Overall, in terms of the Direct, it was decent. But, I mean, Gen 10 was hype. Pokopia, very cool. And then everything else was kind of like what we expected. New Mega Garchomp Z and ZA. I don't really care to go over that. Champions is kind of like I'm iffy about. Do I want to get it? Do I not want to get it? But it's cool. We finally got the announcement for that. I am going to be getting Fire Red. Dude, XD Gale of Darkness. I forgot about that. Oh, I don't even want to look at it much because I don't want to But XD Gale of Darkness, yes. Let me put on back my stuff here. This. There you go. This. But overall, I think it was a cool Direct. I think Gen 10 was sort of the big thing for me in terms of impressions, right? Ramen Stocks, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Hello. I don't know if my alerts are going off, but Ramen, thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. How was your stream? Yeah, I feel like this was a big Direct for Gen 10, for them showing it off. I think it looks good. I'm curious to see what the online reception is for this game. But I think it looks good on first impression. The textures look much better. I like the trainer designs, new starters, new tropical aesthetic. I'm curious to learn more about what the regions are based off of. But I'm into it. I like it. If people are complaining, I mean, people complain. We'll see. But I'm thinking there's going to be a good amount of reception on this. That's my prediction, but we'll see. I'm going to pop into some other streams and watch some videos and see while I edit mine and upload. I'll probably get my reaction uploaded onto YouTube here. But we are about to wrap up here. Ramen, thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? Were you watching the Pokemon Direct, or were you playing some games? Let me know. But YouTube, have a good one. We're going to end the stream here. We're going to find someone to raid real quick over on Twitch, so if you don't mind hanging around. But YouTube, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.